Now then, people, back again. Arsenal have just put in what a performance, by the way, guys. Come on, you got to hand it to them. What a performance! First game back in the Champions League and playing against a very formidable PSV side, and we have just absolutely played them off the park, destroyed them, by the way. And this is a team that haven't lost in 26 consecutive matches, and we just ripped them a new one. What a performance! What a performance by Arsenal. And we're going to dive straight into it. Of course, guys, make sure you're slapping them likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell as well. But let's get into it. Arsenal slapping PSV 4-0, opening game of their Champions League campaign this season. Wow. That is the performance that I've been waiting for all season. That is the performance that we see on a regular basis from Arsenal last season. And it was scintillating, absolutely scintillating. From the minute we kicked off, we looked dangerous. We controlled the game really, really well. Mikel Arteta, by the way, 2 games in a row now, yeah? 2 games in a row. I'm going to give this guy full credit because he picked the exact lineup that I wanted him to go with tonight. I wanted, believe it or not, to see Kai Havertz starting tonight. I wanted Fabio Vieira to be benched tonight. I wanted us to save our energy for the big game at the weekend, of course, against Tottenham. Depends how big you see it. I mean, I had Tottenham fans in my chat for the preview, giving it all the big uns. I'm sure they won't be here tonight after watching that because they are getting chefed up. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay style. They are getting chefed up at the weekend, and I told them, but they won't be here tonight. They won't be here tonight, guys. But listen, guys, slap them likes, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're doing that if you're new. It really does help the channel. Share the content around as well. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section as well. And we're going to dive into your comments real soon. But let's start with, where do we start? Bukayo Saka. First ever game in the Champions League. And this guy was scintillating tonight. He hasn't been great throughout the season. You know, he hasn't showed the levels that we've seen of Bukayo Saka in recent times. But tonight, he was excellent. And he took his goal really, really well. Martin Odegaard. Yeah. We moan sometimes about this guy not turning up in big games. He turned up tonight. And big up to him as well. And his goal, his 4th goal, what a finish. You know, that's starting to become a very accustomed thing in Martin Odegaard's game now, taking shots from outside of the box and finding the bottom corner. And that's what we want to see from an attacking midfielder. He was the controller in midfield tonight. He was absolutely unreal, very, very, very good. And I'm going to say it right now, guys. And some of you will agree, some of you might not. I think we can win it. And people will laugh because it's only PSV, right? But I watched the Arsenal game, obviously on the telly. I had the Man United game on the laptop. And while Bayern Munich won tonight against Manchester United, I ain't too scared about them. Yeah, they're very good going forward. Very good going forward. But they can be got at defensively. They can really be got at defensively. This is a Manchester United team in a mess. And they conceded 2 goals at home to them tonight. Yeah, at home. I ain't scared of Bayern. Yeah, Real Madrid, at the moment, they're looking like Bellingham FC. Do you know what I mean? Yes, you got Man City in there. But if we was to make it to the final against Manchester City, for argument's sake, could we beat them in a one-off game? You never really know. This is Champions League. This is knockout football. This is not 38 consecutive games. And I think, I think we've got a chance, guys. I genuinely do. If we can play like that throughout this Champions League campaign, nobody can sit here and say otherwise. And that's me being positive. Can you believe that? Brandon, yeah? Mr. Negative, Mr. Arteta out, Mr. Lee Gunner's son and all that. Being positive and saying, We can win the Champions League. I am telling everyone here, we can win the Champions League. Gabriel Jesus, by the way, yeah? That is the difference. This is why I'm always on Eddie Nketiah's case, because Gabriel Jesus just showed us the levels tonight. His touches, his overall play, and then his finish as well for his goal. Leandro Trossard, what did I say about this guy? Yeah, when all the Arsenal fans were twerking for Mudryk, I was saying, nah. And you can go back as well into the archives and you will see all of this. Just go and check out, right? Always Arsenal. Wax Online's channel. Yeah. And there's a video on there. It's the most viewed video on that channel. And we are talking about Mudryk. And I said at the time, I do not want this guy. Go and get me Leandro Trossard. Levels. There's levels to this. Yeah. Leandro Trossard is one of our best players. I don't care what anybody says. Left foot, right foot. He can do it all, man. He can do it all. He just needs more game time. And he's going to get that now that Martinelli is out. But, you know, he scored a great goal against Everton. What a finish again tonight as well. And then defensively, right? Gabriel Magalhaes, yeah? I'm going to shout that geezer out tonight. Because their centre forward, Luke de Jong, is very good in the air. Very, very good in the air. Very underrated player in the air. I didn't see him win a duel tonight. Gabriel Magalhaes had him in his pocket all game. William Saliba, look, we've become accustomed to what William Saliba is. Yeah? So we expect top performances from William Saliba week in, week out. And you see, again, a very top performance by him. Ben White, you know, I thought he did very well going up and down the flank as well. Obviously, he picked up a yellow card very early, but, you know, he did exceptionally well. So from the starting 11, Mikel Arteta got this bang on. And by the way, when we went in at halftime 3-0 up, I was saying, please, Arteta, please, don't do your usual shit. Don't do this. Let's wait until the 75th minute to bring on a substitution. Let's start to drag some players off. Yeah, give some players that haven't had any minutes or don't get regular game time some game time because we're comfortable in this game, and save some players, save their legs, ready to cook them idiots down the road. Yeah, cook them divvies down the road who have been talking with chest all season. And he did it. Yeah, brought off Gabriel Jesus, brought off Bukayo Saka, brought off Leandro Trossard, saving them, ready to cook Tottenham Hotspur again. By the way, all the Tottenham fans that were in my chat yesterday, giving it all a large, please go and check your record at the Emirates, because I believe you've only ever won at the Emirates once since the Emirates has been built. Even your greatest manager, the one that you was all twerking to get back at your club before he went to Chelsea, didn't beat us at the Emirates. Yeah? Well, he might have been. He might have been the only one, actually. Yeah? He might have been the only one. You've had Jose Mourinho, you've had Antonio Conte, and they couldn't beat us at the Emirates. We had the likes of Mustafi, Kolasinac, Koscielny, Bellerin, and you couldn't beat us at the Emirates with Harry Kane. So what makes any of you think you're going to do anything now? They're in cuckoo land, and I tell you, they're getting a reality check on Sunday. It's coming, guys. It's coming. But forget about Tottenham, because we've got a preview coming out for that. Me and Deji, I'm going to be cooking Deji up, serving him up, ready for Sunday, of course. So make sure you're here again tomorrow at 10 p.m. for that one. That should be very interesting. Because I know Deji likes to talk very highly of Ange Postecoglou, of his club right now and the state that they are in. He even tried telling me Richarlison is better than Jesus. Isn't that right, Dej? Yeah, Dej, are you watching, Dej? Yeah, did you watch that tonight? Richarlison better than Jesus because he starts for Brazil. Do me a favour, sunshine. Do me a favour. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into player ratings. I want you guys to get in the comment section. Give me your player ratings and your thoughts and feelings. By the way, big up Mikel Arteta as well. Yeah, because everybody thought Aaron Ramsdale would be starting the game tonight, and he went with David Raya. That may tell you something. That may tell that maybe, just maybe, Aaron Ramsdale's time as number one goalkeeper at Arsenal may be over, because David Raya, although he didn't have too much to do in terms of shot stopping, how comfortable is that guy on the ball? Yeah, that guy just brings calmness to the back line. Short passing, long passing. He can do it all. Yeah, that guy, in terms of his distribution, is levels above Aaron Ramsdale. And Ramsdale is going to have to improve in order to get back into this team, and he's going to have to work hard. And I like that. I like the fact that nobody's place in this Arsenal side is safe, apart from probably Bukayo Saka, because we ain't got anybody else. But nobody's place in this Arsenal side is safe. And for me, David Raya, you can't rate him too highly because he didn't have too much to do, but just bringing that calmness to the back line, his short passing, his long passing, we see it over the last couple of games. He gets a 7 for me. Gabriel Magalhaes, 8. Yeah, the way he controlled Luke de Jong, the way he won all his battles, all his aerial duels. Yeah, he was very good again tonight. I'll give him an 8. I think Zinchenko was really good as well. You know, got back into position, defended very well when he needed to, controlled the midfield alongside Declan Rice. And it was comfortable, guys. Really, really comfortable against, like I say, PSV gave us no end of issues in the Europa League last season. PSV are a decent side. Yeah, not the top echelons of sides, but they are a very good side. Make no mistake about it. So to just absolutely destroy them tonight, I'm impressed. I can't lie. I'm impressed because I was going into this game. I did think we'd win, but I didn't think we'd see a performance like that because we haven't seen that sort of performance so far this season. Hopefully, we can bring it again on Sunday and hit them for 5, 6, 7. I just want to destroy Tottenham. Yeah, yeah. Anything at all. Ben White, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I thought he did very well. William Saliba, I mean, like I said, we've become accustomed to this guy and his performances now. You know, 7, 8. You know, what else can you give him? Declan Rice. Yeah, I'm hearing people say Declan Rice is overrated. Declan Rice, yeah, is a poor Rodri. That's what people have been saying, you know. Yeah, Declan Rice is brilliant. Declan Rice is a main part of the reason why we are able to push so many players forward and not get caught out, because his ball recovery is unbelievable. His recovery in terms of his tackling is unreal. Unreal. The way he controls the midfield, that guy is unbelievable. And for 105 million, I was worrying, to be honest with you, in the summer that we may not see the best of him because the price tag, you know, tends to emphasize things, puts added pressure onto players' shoulders sometimes. But we have seen exactly what Declan Rice can bring to this team. Kai Havertz, he's the only disappointment from tonight. I really, really wanted this guy to get a goal because I'm not a fan of him. Right? I don't think we ever should have signed Kai Havertz. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone anywhere near him. 65 million. But while the team is playing like that, you just hope and pray that this guy can get a goal get a bit of confidence. Do you know what I mean? Really show us what he's all about. But for me, he weren't that great. You know, he picked up some good positions. He did a few decent stuff on the ball. But when you look at the rest of the team and how they played, he was probably the least standout player for me. Leandro Trossard. What can I say? What can I say that I haven't said already? You know, this guy is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Deserves more playing time at Arsenal, no doubt. Martinelli, by the way, is going to find it really, really tricky to get back into this team. Really tricky to get back into this team if Leandro Trossard continues on playing in the way that he is and winning Arsenal games in the way that he is as well, scoring goals. You know, what does this guy not have? I can't think of anything. Left foot, right foot, control. He can take a man on. He can pass the ball. Yeah, he has great passing range. This guy is excellent. 8 out of 10 for me. Oh, I didn't rate Kai Havertz. I'm going to give Kai Havertz. I'll give Kai Havertz a 6, and that's probably being generous as well. But I'll give him a 6. Trossard 8, Jesus 8, Saka 8, Odegaard for me, man of the match. Man of the match. Yeah, the way he controlled everything. By the way, that guy has only ever played a couple of group fixtures in the Champions League for Real Madrid. And then the time that he was in the Champions League previous to that was when he was 15. So he's kind of like making his full Champions League debut as a mainstay in a big club's midfield, the main man, the captain, led by example in the way that he performed tonight. 9 out of 10 for me, for Martin Odegaard. Took his goal really well as well. The substitutes, Fabio Vieira. I don't know what's happened to this guy, right? I don't know what's happened to this guy. But last season, I was watching this guy get pushed off the ball. I was watching him get absolutely bullied in midfield. You know, the technical ability was there, but sometimes he just laboured about the pitch like he didn't really know where to be. That guy, it's like we got someone completely different this season because he has absolutely stepped it up. Absolutely stepped it up. And for me, Kai Havertz has to be doing up bench from now on. Fabio Vieira needs to be starting games, simple as. Because right now, he is performing at a level which is something that I ain't seen from him. You know what I mean? And I do believe that he can get better and better as well. But because he came on as a sub, and he came on reasonably late, only got about 15, 20 minutes tonight, I'm going to give him a 7. In fact, I'll give all the subs a 7. You know, Smith Rowe, came on. He's got a point to prove as well. He's going to find it very difficult to get into this Arsenal team. Reece Nelson, Tomiyasu. What can I say? Perfect performance by Arsenal. That's all I can say, guys. I'm going to get into your comments. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Share the content around. Show me some love, guys. It'd be very much appreciated. Make sure you're sharing it. Make sure you're doing all of that. Notification bell. Everything. Yeah. Smash them likes up. Arsenal have just destroyed PSV. And I'm telling everyone, we can win the Champions League. We can. We've got Steve in the chat. Big up, Steve. How are we doing? Kev says, what a performance. To think I said it'd be a tight game. What can I say, Kev? You know, I thought it was a 3-1 game. I thought we was almost guaranteed to concede because we have, we do concede quite a lot at home. But 4-0, comfortable 4-0, 4-0. I watched Bayern Munich game. What a game, 7 goals. So how did Arsenal play? And who was the best player? And was Arsenal's keeper quiet? Yes, yes, and yes, and yes, Steve. Good evening. Great game tonight, minus Havertz, of course. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what most people will be saying, to be fair. We played well tonight. Best performance of the season so far, 100%. 100%, Jay. Who was your man of the match, Brandon? I could pick from about 6 different players. For me, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. And if he can perform like that against Spurs, yeah, they're getting cooked, bro. They're getting cooked. Tottenham will be shitting themselves after this performance. Let's hope so. You know, we had Son Perion, Son Heung Messi, as expressions would call him, coming out saying, well, Arsenal won't want to play us at this time. Do you really want to play us? Do you really want to play us, Son? You're getting ready for a cooking. Come on. Odegaard is a baller. Odegaard is, yeah, he's taking it up another level as well, which is great to see. It's a couple thing. Hi, how are we doing? Raya 7, White 7, Gabriel 8, Saliba 8, Zinni 7, Rice 8, Odegaard 9, man of the match. Havertz 7, Trossard 8, Jesus 8, Saka 8. Yeah, I agree with most of them, Jay. I agree with most of them. The last goal had Bergkamp all over it. Ooh, Bergkamp. I wouldn't go comparing Martin Odegaard to Bergkamp just yet. But yeah, he's been doing that and been doing that consistently, and big up to him as well. You know, great result, performance, effort, everything tonight. We were good. Hopefully, this is a sign of what's going to come. Yeah, let's hope so. Not many top teams will want to play Arsenal. Exactly. Saka had a great, pretty good game tonight. He certainly did. Are you happy, mate? Scott, do I look happy? Come on, bro. Come on. I'm going to fly through some more of these comments. Cook them hot spuds. Yes, they're getting cooked. Big up, Brandon. Hope you are good. Big up, Kyle. How are we doing? Richarlison, who? Exactly. Who's that guy? Who is that guy? Yeah. Who's that guy? Oh, yeah, that's the guy who took his shirt off more times than what he scored goals last season, isn't it? Yeah, that's him. Odegaard is, first of all, a great passer, in my opinion. He have started to shoot on target too, so big up. Yeah, exactly. Best number 1 and number 2 keepers in the Prem? Yeah, possibly. Declan is the missing link. If we had him last season, we win the title even without Saliba. That's how simple it is. Big up Brandon. Arteta in. Don't push your luck, Johnny. Don't push your luck. He's still got to win something this season. Hey, Brian. I'd take Noah Lang from PSV. He really cooked Ben White. Yeah, I mean, he looks like a dangerous player. He looks like a very dangerous player. He didn't really get into the game too much tonight, though, because we just dominated. And by the way, it's Brandon, not Brian. Although maybe I do look a bit like a Brian. I don't know. I thought Havertz did okay, but only okay. Yeah. To be sure, I'm proud of every player tonight, -1. Havertz tried hard, but he didn't do too much apart from smash the ball into row Z. Yeah. I mean, that chance there, a confident player takes that chance, I think, you know. It just doesn't seem to be going well for Havertz in terms of, he gets himself into some good positions, but yeah, when he gets in them positions, his finishing is just not there. He really is a player that's lacking confidence. It was a great all-round performance. It certainly was. Vieira hitting the gym and protein shake. Vieira, yeah, I mean, that guy was skinnier than me last season. So, yeah, what can I say? Big up Luke. How are we doing, Luke? We got footy chats here as well. Big up Brandon in the chat. Hope you're all good. Great result tonight. We played like that against Spurs. They are getting cooked up, fried up. Yeah. Any way of microwaved. Yeah, Big Ange, mate. Big Ange is getting fist up. Yeah. Terry on the Football Terrace said he's jealous of Arsenal and believes Arsenal could beat Bayern over 2 legs. I do as well. And Arsenal on good form and United poor form. Definitely. I've got Sevilla Lens score 1-1 on that game. If Arsenal can win the group early, they can give the youngsters a chance in the last 2 games or last game. And that's a good point. You know, if we get this group wrapped up, then we can rotate the squad a little bit. You know, a bit like what we did tonight. That was very, very good by Mikel Arteta to bring off players, save them. The game's won, and I think we're going to need to do that. You know, pretty much throughout the group stages of this competition to give ourselves a chance. Because, like I said before, I don't think we've done quite enough in the transfer market. And he's going to have to really use the squad very, very well. But listen, guys, make sure you smash a like on the way out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that notification bell as well. Arsenal have destroyed PSV. Hopefully, this is more of what's to come. Spurs, you're getting it at the weekend. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. Do not miss it.